Hi you guys, welcome back. So today we are back talking about Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, Illinois. And today we're not going to look at a board meeting again. We're going to be talking about the double standardness of Tiffany Henyard. And I know that's not a word, so don't even. But basically we're going to talk about the hypocrisy and how she acts now compared to how she acted as a trustee. And I want to do this because it just shows the stark contrast of how she would present herself as a trustee in order to pander to the emotional sides of the residents, to get them on her team, even though she wasn't genuine in her actions. And you can see that now that she has become mayor, because she immediately flip-flopped from the values that she was presenting herself to have to the hot messness of a person we see right now who has no respect for anyone else. So let's take a look at these first two examples. So this is about the appointment power of the mayor. And when the previous mayor had appointment power, she was totally against it. And what that means is that he got to hire who he wanted to for his, own administrative staff and in his circle. He had that power to do that. She was against it. Let's take a look.
Okay, well, this is for the record, Mary Kay. I cannot and I will not support this ordinance. I do not agree with the mayor solely doing the hire and fire in the village of Dolton. In the past, history has shown itself that the mayor strictly do political favors. He only hire and fire people that he chooses to. If you don't speak to him, you will get fired. It's real petty, so I cannot support it. And this is for the record, Mary Kay. My vote will be a no on him having hire and fire power.
And you have that right. Now, how come every other mayor has that right? There's not one in the state of Illinois that cannot hire and fire. I'm not looking to hire and fire anybody. I'm looking to get good qualified people to be here, and I expect the people that's here to do their job.
So as you guys can see, she was totally against the previous mayor having that type of power to be able to hire and fire whomever he wanted. Let's take a look at how she feels about that today.
If you don't understand how it works, and again, I'm gonna educate you for those that don't understand how it works. Mayor Lightfoot knows this. They rinky-dink attorney knows this, and so do they. Appointment power is solely that of the mayors and only the mayors. I am the one that appoints the board as it relates to my cabinet up here, and then also the attorneys.
So basically she's educating the people once again that she has the sole power to hire who she wants to and fire who she wants to, including, the trustee's rink-a-dink attorney, like she so eloquently and professionally put it, because we're all about the professionalism over here. But yeah, the reason why she wants that sole power is because of this.
I am vetoing these two resolutions because the trustees have again exceeded their authority and by appointing Lightfoot as special investigator.
So as you can see, it's important for her to keep this power because she has the power then to veto people that the trustees might want to bring in. In this case, they hired former mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, who wasn't such a good mayor, but I guess was a good federal prosecutor. And so the trustees wanted to hire her to come in and do some digging, get that dirt on Tiffany, and Tiffany was not having it. So that's why she wants to keep that power so she can veto whatever she wants and keep certain people out. Big, stark contrast to when she was a trustee, right? So this actually segues us into her next example of hypocrisy. So since she has the hire and fire power, right? She hired someone, okay, to work for the village of Dolton without consulting the trustees about it and without doing proper background checks. So she said she didn't know before it happened. So if she said she didn't know ahead of time, that means she wasn't following proper protocols for the hiring process. So let's hear what Trustee Henyard has to say about that.
I was at a friend's house, happened to notice an older Tribune paper actually, and it was about Stan Urban. And Stan Urban, prior to being hired here or appointed here in the village of Dolton, was basically he actually got fired from 2 jobs, one in Bensenville, and also I believe the other one was in Westchester, Illinois, was fired twice. I'm trying to figure out, for one, why was he even allowed here? Why wasn't proper protocol followed to verify records about this person?
You guys, do you see the little smug look on her face as she just looks over to the mayor like, is she talking about you? Like, seriously? She is so immature. And it's just crazy because she turns around and does the exact same things, okay? I mean, she even admitted she's doing nothing different now than what was done before her. But I think the difference she's doing now is she's taking it to the 1000th degree, okay? She's totally over the top with everything, and that's what's gonna get her in trouble. Because there's a lot of shady politicians out there. There's a lot of shady people in government who are getting a lot of money, okay, off the taxpayers and have no remorse. But the difference in Tiffany Henyard is she's getting in her own way. Why? Because like I said, she just can't sit down. She can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Okay? And you know what? Someone said on my last video that I have too much ad-libs and interruptions. You guys, I'm sorry if I do that. It's only because when I see stuff and, you know, they're talking and stuff, I just want to interrupt sometimes. It's like, you know, when you watch a movie and you seeing somebody doing something wrong and you like, stop. Or, you know what I'm saying? If you've ever done that, you guys know what I'm saying. So I try not to, but then at the same time, I do like to explain things as I go. And this is no shade to the commenter who is a new subscriber now. What's up, Miss Daryl girl? I hope you see this. Thank you for joining the channel. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate you for speaking your mind, okay? I always appreciate people who speak their mind and do it in a respectful manner. All right? So don't come up on my channel acting all crazy, because you will not get the energy from me. You just won't get it. So go find it somewhere else. But, you know, she said it respectfully enough, and she followed up with, you know, that she's joining the channel. So thank you. And I'm gonna get back to it because I see I'm veering off again.
Why is he still on payroll amidst all the allegations that are going on abroad right now? It shows that, it tells me, and it basically that you guys, I'm not going to say you don't care, but somebody's not doing their homework. Somebody's not following protocol, and that's what this is about. And the fact that he's also was basically, he's got these harassment allegations ahead of him. The fact that he has these things, and it's sad, it is so sad that we have to put up with that, and that my tax-paying dollar is still paying this man.
So the person she's referring to is Stan Irvin, who was the previous village administrator back in the day with the old mayor. And just basically some things that come up about his past, about his previous employment, about, you know, accusations against him. And so she's just questioning, like, why wasn't there any real research done on this person before bringing them into the village, paying them with taxpayer dollars and giving them such a important position. Now let's get up to date and see how Tiffany's doing with this same subject.
Residents of South Suburban Dolton reacting to a Fox 32 investigation that found a new village employee with a dangerous criminal past.
They need to do a better job of background checking. That's awful.
He is a registered child offender, and he's now been hired by the village to go into people's homes and businesses.
Now, furious village trustees are taking steps to curb the mayor's power.
46-year-old Lavelle Redmond wasn't happy to see us when we encountered him today behind Dolton Village Hall. But listen again to the person on the phone telling him to stop talking.
30 years ago.
We don't know who that is, but we do know who got Redmond his village job.
Well, well, well. So, of course, once again, she wasn't okay with the previous mayor doing stuff like this, just hiring whoever he wanted to. But she's okay with it because it benefited her. Because he was on her campaign team, and he stated in an article, she had nobody that would get off their couch at home and campaign for her. He also said, I believed in her movement. I wanted to be part of something positive, despite not being paid. Okay, so of course she's gonna bring him on board. He wasn't getting paid, so she was able to win him over and get him on her team, which she dubbed as the dream team, and just really go hard for her to help her campaign and get to the position that she is now. What does she do in return? She leaves him out to dry. She says she didn't even know anything about his past before she hired him, which her and Keith Freeman, who's the village administrator now, both contradicted themselves when they put out statements on this issue saying, oh, they didn't find out about it until after he was hired. But then she sent out another statement that that happened over 30 years ago. He's a new person. They believe in second chances, blah, 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 blah. But you're saying you didn't know before? I call BS. She knew before, but she's willing to use anybody she can to get what she wants. And then just totally left him out to dry, after the fact. My thing is, okay, you want to give somebody a second chance. Whatever, that's your prerogative, but don't do it on the taxpayer dime. Don't give them a position as a building code enforcer where they can go into people's houses when they have a violent criminal history.
Records obtained by Fox 32 show that on September 20th, Redmond was hired as a code enforcement officer for the village of Dolton, a job that gives him access inside homes and businesses.
Oh my God. Don't they supposed to do background checks before they allow these people in these kind of positions?
And yes, that's exactly what Trustee Henyard should be asking Mayor Henyard. Ask yourself that, girl. Why would you do that? You couldn't find him another position. Like, let him be one of your security details or something like that. You're giving him a position where he can just go into people's homes as a code enforcer? That's just scary. And it's just beyond me that she made that decision. But then that's why you have Kiana Belcher going at her like this.
We wouldn't trust you to buy penny candy if you think we're about to let you buy properties.
And she's right. They don't trust her, and they shouldn't trust her because of the past decisions and current decisions that she's making.
Did the trustees have any input in this hire?
No, the trustees have not had any input on any hire since the swearing in of this administration.
I'm for second chances, but the fact that he's on the registry and the fact that he's going inside of homes, that's what caused an alarm and caused concern for me in regards to my safety and the rest of the residents.
I'm not going to say you don't care, but somebody's not doing their homework. Somebody's not following protocol, and that's what this is about.
That the mayor strictly do political favors. He only hire and fire people that he chooses to.
Mayor Lightfoot knows this. They rinky-dink attorney knows this, and so do they. Appointment power is solely that of the mayors and only the mayors. I am the one that appoints the board as it relates to my cabinet up here, and then also the attorneys.
Well, there you have it, you guys. Do not question her authority, okay? Well, you guys, it's obvious to see the double standards of Tiffany Henyard from when she was a trustee compared to now that she's a mayor. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you want to see another video like this, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. If you're new here and you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that sub button. Don't forget to like. I'll see you guys next time.